Remy Ma just got dumped on Instagram Live, and now she's refusing to sign the divorce papers. Let's set the scene, okay? Eazy. The block captain, the same man Remy swore was just a colleague in the culture, went live in front of 40,000 viewers and said, "I'm single. I've been single. Let's stop the confusion." There was no warning, no pre-recorded notes, no apology, just vibes on Wi-Fi and the total destruction of Remy Ma's last thread of dignity. And how did Remy respond? Nope. She reportedly refused to sign the divorce papers Papoose sent weeks ago, saying the timing didn't feel right. You were publicly dropped like a bad mixtape, and now you want to pause the process? Insiders say Remy is spiraling, reaching out to both men in an attempt to salvage what's left of her public image, while Clarissa Shields is "you can't make this up," except we did. Now, if you thought the Remy Papoose Eazy triangle couldn't get any messier, welcome to the grand finale of emotional whiplash. Just when fans were beginning to move on from the drama, thinking maybe things had calmed down, Eazy decided to drop a bombshell on Instagram Live. There was no warning, no countdown, no PR statement, just a ring light, a Wi-Fi connection, and the truth, or at least his version of it. Picture this. Eazy sitting on a hotel couch in a hoodie, barely blinking, and then casually saying, "I'm not in a relationship, haven't been for a minute, just figured it was time you all knew." The internet went from Team Remy hashtags to Remy being left in less than 6 minutes. The live comments were harsh, with one viewer writing, "Not the queen getting benched mid-season," and another asking, "Sis, did you really get played by the same man who calls himself Eazy?" As fans struggled to process this shock, someone in the chat screen recorded the entire thing. That video received 5 million views in 10 hours. However, let's go back in time because this mess had been building for months. It all started with those intimate behind-the-scenes photos, where Remy and Eazy were laughing a little too much during interviews. Those late-night creative sessions that always ended around 3 in the morning. Additionally, Papoose, the man, who composed poetry for his wife, was involved in that notorious battle rap incident where their mere eye contact may have ignited a fire. She was already in prison, which raised suspicions, and then the divorce papers arrived. According to insiders, Papoose shot Remy and Eazy after allegedly spotting them getting too close during a private rehearsal. He didn't tweet, he didn't go live, he just delivered the documents, and instead of signing them and telling everyone that she was ready to move on, Remy told close friends, "This isn't the right time. I need space to think." Remy's legal team has reportedly been sitting on the divorce paperwork for more than 3 weeks. Not rejected, not signed, just sitting there collecting dust and heartbreak, and then Eazy went live. According to an anonymous stylist who worked with her the day before, Remy was cheerful and planning a photo shoot as if everything was fine until it wasn't. When the live stream went viral, it was reported that Remy was on set for a brand collaboration shoot. By the time the makeup artist finished applying eyeliner, her phone had 112 missed messages. One crew member claimed that she simply stopped mid-pose and left the set. We assumed that something had happened to her family, but within hours, the breakup was all over the internet. Eazy severed ties with Remy Ma on Instagram Live, and Remy left Reed on blast. The worst part is that Remy refuses to sign documents, but she's already single. However, it gets better. Apparently, Papoose discovered life at the same time as the rest of us, and he didn't flinch. Papoose is tweeting like a man sipping herbal tea in peace while chaos dances outside his window, one fan commented without reposting. He just said, "Sometimes closure comes before signatures." Fans lost it. Another replied, "Let Remy keep the ring. He maintained his dignity. He's already married to serenity." This is what happens when you train for love and loyalty, not likes. Clarissa wrote as the caption for a selfie she took at the gym that same evening. Let's be honest, that was a punch to the chest. No gloves, no filter, just straight up KO energy. And in the middle of all this, Ray's still not signing the papers. Why is it denial a power move? Or is she holding out hope that maybe, just maybe, Papoose will change his mind? According to leaked texts allegedly exchanged between Remy and a close friend, she said, "This is a phase we've survived worse. He's emotional right now? Oh no, sis. This isn't a phase. This is a fully televised breakup sponsored by betrayal and uploaded to the cloud." Several people close to Papoose's team said that his patience is officially gone. One music industry executive disclosed that Papoose gave her time, gave her privacy, and showed her respect. Now he's done. He wants the papers signed before the month ends. fans have been saturating Remy's comment sections with anything from encouraging remarks to outright sarcasm. One follower wrote, "If you wait any longer, Papoose and Clarissa are going to be on their second anniversary." And while her comments are blowing up, so is her PR crisis. According to insiders, she's thinking of doing a confession special in the vein of Red Table Talk to clear the air and reclaim the story. Lessons from my side of the story. But will it be enough? People have already begun piecing together timelines, analyzing every lyric that Ray has released in the past year, and comparing her glow-up arc to her current glow-down. So, while Remy was allegedly sitting in her dressing room trying to process the Instagram Live breakup that was seen by people all over the world, the internet was doing what it does best, turning heartbreak into hashtags. Within hours, creators of X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok quickly created back-to-back content, skits, reenactments, and dramatic readings of fake direct messages. It was a full digital drag session. One creator, E.T. with Tammy, broke down the entire timeline in a 7-part video series called When You Lose Papoose and Eazy in the same month in Part 5. With more than 6 million views alone, fans started piecing together a betrayal puzzle, using evidence that was undoubtedly unverified but went viral anyhow. Leaked audio check. A blurry screen recording of a FaceTime call that may or may not show Remy in a bonnet and going shirtless. And just when things got even more bizarre, Fat Joe entered without being invited. He went live for precisely 9 minutes and 42 seconds, pacing his backyard and discussing loyalty and culturally inappropriate decisions. He said, "I love Remy. That's my sister. But Pap, he's a soldier. He's never embarrassed her publicly, so seeing her name get dragged like this hurts everybody, but accountability has to show up. And not Fat Joe wearing cargo shorts and acting like a therapist." Meanwhile, Ray's silence only fueled speculation. She didn't post, didn't speak, and didn't even issue a hacked statement, just radio silence until her team decided to clean up the mess with what they called a damage control rollout. Leaked. Internal memos from her camp outlined the new plan. Drop a heartfelt YouTube video called This Is My Truth. Follow it up with a surprise freestyle addressing the rumors. Then post a throwback photo with Papoose captioned, "Real love doesn't disappear. It evolves." According to reports, Papoose's lawyer personally advised her to avoid romantic deception while her formal separation was pending. Therefore, that post never made it to her page. Fans realized this was war. Remy was facing more than just one man's silence. She was now facing a public relations machine led by Papoose and Clarissa Shields, the new couple that the internet didn't realize it needed, but that made it impossible to stop watching their first official post together. It was a slow motion video of them sparring in the ring with the caption, "Stronger together in and out of the ring." One anonymous industry source provided the most bizarre quote of the week to Gossip Spill Vibe. Pap knew this was coming months ago. He didn't just get lucky with Clarissa. He planned his exit. That dinner wasn't a rebound. It was a war zone. Remy's name was everywhere, but not how she wanted. People started questioning the timeline. Did she cheat? Eazy ever serious? Did Papoose already have Clarissa waiting in the wings? Clarissa was doing well in the meantime. She booked 3 interviews in a single week, launched a new line of merchandise with the slogan, "I train, I win, I don't beg," and allegedly landed a 6-figure collab deal with Gymshark called Built Different. According to insiders, her refusal has now delayed court proceedings by another 2 weeks, and her legal team is reportedly frustrated by her hesitation, especially after the Eazy breakup bombshell. One lawyer told the Jasmine rumor mill anonymously, "It's not just personal now, it's logistical. She's slowing the process. It's like she's holding on to something that's already gone." And while her inner circle scrambles, fans keep dragging under every photo Remy posts, whether it's a brand deal, an outfit, or a random throwback. Comments, even Ray's biggest fans, are perplexed. One longtime fan tweeted, "I defended her through everything, but now it's starting to look like she fumbled the bag and the man. All she had to do was stop playing battle rap." Eazy left, Papoose dipped, and you're still holding on like it's 2010. Drop a freestyle if you must, but drop the signature first. Meanwhile, Eazy, the block captain, hasn't posted since his live. Not a tweet, not a story, just pure digital silence. But guess who has been tweeting his ex, who posted that man was never built for monogamy? She learned the hard way. She learned the hard way. We'll let you all connect those dots. As for Papoose, he continues to be the king of calm confidence. His latest post is a black screen with the text, "Some things are better left unsigned." The people are complimenting his quiet king vibe in the comments section. One particularly popular comment said, "He's building back, not clapping back." But what happens next isn't just about DMs, lives, or Twitter fingers, because what the public doesn't know is that another twist is brewing behind the scenes that threatens to expose even more than bad. So, while fans were busy planning the release of the Remy divorce parties and counting down to Papoose and Clarissa's rumored engagement announcement, something unexpected happened: a leaked voicemail. Screenshots of an alleged group chat leak show fans planning a digital divorce party livestream celebrating the day Remy finally signs the papers, scheduled with a countdown and everything. Began going viral, and no, it wasn't from a helper, a cousin, or a clout-chasing former employee. Rather, it was purportedly from Remy herself. "I was never supposed to fall for it was a mistake, but Pap was never supposed to stop loving me either." Ray's voice cracks in a private recording that is just under 60 seconds long. Boom timeline blew up once more. It was frank, emotional, and if true, it revealed a side of Remy fans that they had never seen before. She was vulnerable and heartbroken, and finally admitted what the entire internet already knew. However, the bigger question was who leaked it, because if the audio actually came from a close friend's phone as claimed, then someone in Remy's very close circle simply betrayed her on a whole new level. Lawyers are reportedly involved now. According to one report, takedown notices to several blogs alleging improper use of private communications. Another source says she is thinking of filing a defamation lawsuit if it turns out that the clip was edited or generated by artificial intelligence. But whether it is real or not, people started incorporating it into edits, including slow-motion videos of Remy and Papoose at previous award shows, sad piano music, and even voiceover captions like, "This wasn't just a love story, it was a lesson." Even Clarissa said in a remark, "Sometimes you've got to lose a lesson to recognize a legend," without labeling, of course, and a battlefield in the comment area. Remy was being punished too severely, according to one side, while another claimed she hadn't accepted full responsibility. However, both sides agreed that she needed to sign the "in the meantime." Papoose hasn't commented, posted anything, or responded. Instead, he posted a photo dump of morning smoothies, gym photos with Clarissa, and a close-up of a contract folder with the caption, "Life begins here." Translation: the chapter is over, at least for him. Now, let's talk about the legal drama. Insiders claim that because Remy hasn't signed the divorce papers, Papoose's legal team filed a formal petition to expedite the process through a court order. They allegedly cited emotional distress and public misrepresentation as reasons for the urgency. One legal insider leaked this quote: "This isn't just about a relationship, it's about image protection. Papoose is tied to someone he's no longer with, and it's interfering with contracts, media appearances, and public branding. He wants a speedy resolution, isn't keeping quiet either." According to sources, her team is pushing Papoose to complete the divorce before any further business moves are made, including a rumored Netflix documentary series called Built from the Fire. You already know what that's about. However, the plot took a turn when a verified fan account that collects unreleased material posted what they claimed was a preview clip of Remy Ma's unreleased freestyle, which was allegedly recorded only a week ago. In the freestyle, she rapped, "You don't throw out a queen because she dropped her crown. I held you down when the whole world tried to drown. Mistakes were made, but love doesn't fade, and I'm not signing anything until my soul feels paid." Cue the drama, cue the chaos, cue the TikTok breakdowns. One reaction video got over 3 million views in 24 hours, with the creator saying, "She's not simply refusing to sign, she's about to make money off of her heartbreak by turning the papers into an anthem." As for the rumored Remy versus Clarissa sit-down, special, new leaked production notes suggest the title is being reworked. Options allegedly include "The Ring and the Record from Love to Legacy Unspoken," "The Women Behind the War," but guess what? As of this morning, Papoose officially declined to appear again. According to the show's producer, he gave a brief response that read, "I'm not revisiting what I've already healed from." That alone got 50,000 likes on X. Meanwhile, Clarissa is thriving in silence, without any drama or dissies. Just booking, shoots, lifting weights, and keeping her lane clear. Recently shared a series of images with the comment, "I'm unbeaten, and peace is power." We do know that the longer Remy remains silent, the louder the internet gets, and that she is running out of time to reclaim her narrative. So, what will she do now? Will she finally sign the divorce papers and move on, or will she try to freestyle her way through the fallout and hope public sympathy finds its way back? One viral comment under her latest Instagram story said it best. Remy has been offered an exclusive tell-all interview with The Breakfast Club, but she is allegedly asking for creative control and final cut rights. And just like that, the story that began with Black love goals is now the most explosive celebrity split of the year. Remy lost her husband, her rebound, and her control over the story, and perhaps she's finally realizing that some L's come with lawyers attached. So the question is this the end of Remy Ma's Black love era, or just the beginning of her rebranding? One thing is certain, she's not leaving quietly, she's holding on to those divorce papers as if they were the final line of her greatest hit. Meanwhile, Papoose has already moved on peacefully and silently. And according to some sources, a prenup eases out the picture. Clarissa is collecting wins, and Remy is caught between reflection and refusal. However, do you think Remy deserved a second chance? Was it easy, or was it just a calculated escape route gone wrong? If you're interested in every messy chapter, hit the like button. Subscribe for more exclusive updates, fake leaks, and scandal breakdowns. Turn on notifications because the next twist might be the biggest one yet. Is the gossip spill vibe, where we don't just sip tea, we drag the entire kettle to the timeline. And trust us, you're going to need popcorn. Or is this all just a PR masterclass? Leave your hottest theories in the comments without any filters. We're watching every take.